Hi, Gary here, host of Best of Us Investors. If you've been to my channel before, you've seen this chart that I've put out where it shows that the stock market is driven by a number of things. One of them is the liquidity available to the market, and that's driven by the debt of the United States of late. And then the other is events. When an event occurs, there is a reaction, and that reaction quite often results in profits if you are in the right company, such as we had an event called the Digital Revolution back in the early 90s, which was followed by the e-commerce revolution, the social media revolution, the EV revolution, the coronavirus, and now we're in the middle of the big data and the healthcare revolution. Well, another event occurred just in the last week, and that is the Omicron variant to the coronavirus. It has put some pressure on the Dow, but I think what I want to share with you is now is the time not to panic and to say, I've got to get out of this market because it's going to crash again like it did with the original coronavirus. No, the right move is to pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening and figure out who's going to benefit from this new variant that is particularly makes particularly vulnerable immunocompromised people. What are immunocompromised people? It's the weak link in our society. It's people who have HIV, and that is where we think that this all started in Africa. Those people who have cancer, those people who are being treated for other situations, other diseases, other medical problems that can't be vaccinated, and this virus just basically mutates inside their body, growing and creating other variants. And that's what happened. Once we know that and understand it, then we can say, okay, now what has to happen and who's going to facilitate it and who should we invest in to find profits? Well, I saw that this morning on Squawk Box, and it lit my eyes up, and I said, I need to share this with my audience. I need to share this so that I can share with them what I've interpreted, and then maybe I can extract from them what they interpret, and maybe collectively we can make a better investment decision. Now, this is not financial advice. Let me share that with you. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a retired financial advisor, but this is me sharing my interpretation of what's going on so that you and I can make a better investment decision. Let me get this other thing out of the way, and we're going to get into this deeper.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
Okay, what really sparked this was I saw an interview on Squawk Box this morning with Leonard Schleffler. He's the CEO, and excuse me, Leonard, for mispronouncing your name, of Regeneron. And he went in and Regeneron is a pharmaceutical company. And he basically said, he explained very clearly to me the immunocompromised situation and how we have to find therapies and antibodies so that we can give this. He gave up to 10 million people in the United States a antibody to fight this coronavirus variant in their body so they don't help mutate this and grow it, and it then penetrates our world. So he's saying that Regeneron, has been working on building a arsenal of antibodies that will do this. And what they're doing right now is testing those antibodies to find out if they will in fact stop this new Omicron variant. So I look at that and say, wow, that makes Regeneron potentially a good buy in the stock market. Then what I did was I went to my portfolio and I said, do I own currently any stocks in this space that I think can profit from this event that is happening? And I focused on Schrodinger, that's SDGR, and Absorption. I own both of these. I'm down on Schrodinger 41%. I'm down on Absorption 4%. What are they? They are an artificial intelligence company that uses artificial intelligence to look at molecules and see how they can benefit the pharmaceutical industry to find the therapies and the antibodies that are going to stop this Omicron variant. So I'm saying, wow, this gives me a heads up that this could be a potential stock. I looked further into Schrodinger, and in their description on Seeking Alpha, it tells me they are in collaboration with NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA. And when I thought about it, that made total sense. NVIDIA makes chips with artificial intelligence, and their leading chip or leading element that they're using right now, the NVIDIA DGX SuperPod. And here's a picture of what they describe it as being on their website. And what I see here is they have gone with Schrodinger and potentially Absorption as well, and said to them, what is it you need and what elements of artificial intelligence do you need to find these antibodies that you're collaborating with the big pharma companies to find cures for such things as this new Omicron variant? And I'm saying, okay, we have a negative thing happening, this variant, that could threaten the whole economy again. But here's a white horse riding in to save us. And three of them are stocks that I own: NVIDIA, Schrodinger, and Absorption. They're all in this space that is going to become more important to our world as the Joe Kernan and Leonard were saying. This is a world we're going to live in forever now, in that these viruses find a host in a immunocompromised person and just mutate. They estimated that this Omicron virus was in this one person for 166 days before it then started to spread. This is a fact of the world we live in. And the savior, the white horse, I think I own three of them. What I now want to do is challenge you. I want you to do your research. I want you to do your due diligence and share with me your intelligence as to what are other companies that we should see, not the big pharma, not Eli Lilly, but these smaller companies, and not NVIDIA, but people like Schrodinger, which sells for $39 a share, and Absorption, which sells for $14 a share. What are other companies that are in this space that we can jump on and make some exponential profits. Again, I want to go back to the premise that I started with. Whenever you see an event that moves the market, like this one did, don't panic. Analyze it. Figure out in every game, there is a winner and there is a loser. And if you can avoid panicking because you see some of your stocks going down and say, oh my God, I've got the losers, stop. Where are the winners? If the money is leaving me, if the money is leaving my stock, where is it going to go? And who is going to be the winner? And Jim Cramer said, well, all you've got to do is stay in those people who are in the metaverse and big technology that aren't going to be affected by this. Okay, that's good, Jim. But on the other side of it, let's don't just go to safety. Let's go find the winner that's going to emerge as a result of this event. All too often, I think we just sit there and say, oh my God, the coronavirus took the market down 35%. Yeah, but it also propelled some 250%. That's what we have to do as investors. And that's what I want to challenge you to join my tribe. Come this Friday at 3 o'clock, I will hold a video call with my tribe, and we'll talk about this. I will ask them, I know Schrodinger, I know Accelera, what else have you got for me? What else can we invest in that's going to benefit from this event? Okay? That's how I like to invest. I don't like to play the game of Wall Street. They aren't doing this. They're basically panicking because the Dow is crashing right now. And they're trying to take the money out of your pocket. Let them go their game. We know, we've seen the charts. We know the long-term direction that the market is going to go. What we're trying to do is capture those that are going to grow at an accelerated pace. Okay, that's my take. I want you to become a part of my tribe. I want to grow this. I want to see this grow to 500,000 people who are working together for a common cause, and that is to get rich. All right, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm the host of Best of Us Investors. I'm a retired financial advisor, and I love what I'm doing, and I hope I can help you change your world, because that's our number 3 goal, to build family wealth. Talk to you again tomorrow.